And welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. LeBron James has moved past Karl Malone for second place on the NBA's all-time scoring list. Does he envision claiming that #1 spot of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? Well, LeBron said, obviously health plays the most important part. I've never chased a record in my life. I just wanted to keep getting better. We'll see what happens. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, David. Thank you. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Cameron Johnson. Mikal Bridges out there with Curry. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Lakers, we've got D'Angelo Russell. Jared Vanderbilt out there with LeBron James. Then there's Davis. And it's Reeves in at the 2. Well, we're used to seeing a lot of player movement in the offseason, so how long do you think it takes, Doris, for a reconstructed team to get together and find that mesh point?
Kevin, that is not an answer we will know. A season has to play out. Look back to the Boston Celtics, who were 20-21 at one point before going on to the NBA Finals. Chemistry, how you're going to play, new faces, all of these things have to find a way to come together. Well, the playmaking ability of LeBron James may be his best skill in a wealth of incredible skills.
And the rejection by James. Loads it up for Davis. The dive for the ball. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Bridges.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges, so willing to give it up to an open guy.
Passes it to Russell. From deep, James. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Curry. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Clock at 6. Claxton the pass to Curry. Fires the 3. Rebound the Lakers. James dishes to Davis. Shoots over Johnson. The shot misses. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Doris, when it comes to three-point shooting, Seth Curry has been a model of consistency.
Kevin, that's almost an understatement because he has not shot below 40% from 3 since a 2-game stint in the 2014-15 season. Think about it. This is how good it's been. 40% is actually low for Seth Curry. His career percentage is one of the highest of all time.
Again, Curry missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Russell kicks to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Claxton the pass to Curry. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here is Davis. We saw him with 29 points last game. Also with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. Brooklyn trailing. Johnson dishes to Curry. Pass to Finney-Smith. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Curry. Launches it. He can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Russell. Brooklyn with the rebound. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
Curry kicks to Finney-Smith. A three. And Davis pulls it down.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Russell passes to Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injuries, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple years, assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
Curry's shot is off.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
That one falls.
Well, LeBron James, if you allow him interior position, he's so strong, so physically gifted, forget about it.
Bridges dishes to Curry. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 9 points.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Reeves. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now the pass to James. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
You might want to check your sanity if you're trying to check LeBron James at the cup. My man can score in there.
Bridges outside. Russell against Curry. Here's Claxton. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
The most legendary dance team on the planet, your Lakers.
We've got a lineup change for the Lakers. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Royce O'Neal comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Joe Harris is checked in for Johnson. And Thomas subbed in for Seth Curry. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Bamba, a screen on Bridges. Schroeder passes to Bamba, and the shot goes in.
This guy's such a difference maker. Dennis Schroeder is so dangerous in pick-and-roll situation, dribble handoffs. This guy is the straw that stirs the drink.
Now here's Simmons. O'Neal kicks to Thomas. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
Never expect Ben Simmons to miss a wide open teammate. What a pass right there.
Schroeder outside, passes it to Walker. There's the triple. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Stolen by Walker. Banked in off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 1.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Bridges outside. Back to Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Walker. Thomas, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Walker the pass to Bamba. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Bridges with it, picked up by Brown. They grab their own miss. Bridges kicks to O'Neal. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Second chance shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Beasley's checked in for the Lakers.
Brown Jr. One shot.
That free throw good from Brown. 1:44 left to play in the first quarter. And here is Bridges. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And here's Harris from the arc. Hachimura grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
1:19 left to play here in the first. To the middle. And Bamba with the basket on the assist by Schroeder. Bamba's got 6 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Lakers making a change here. Russell's checked in.
Now into the lineup, your Lakers, D'Angelo Russell.
Back to Simmons. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Boy, I tell you, you love to see Ben Simmons determined to score. Draws the whistle, gets an opportunity for the old-fashioned three-point play.
That one misses for Simmons.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Russell inside. He's against Bridges. Here's Hachimura. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 8.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Thomas finds Harris. Bamba with the block.
That is a combination of length and defensive instinct. Send it back, Mo Bamba.
Beasley outside. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one.
The previous play is under review.
He beat the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replays here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Lakers leading by 10. We've got Jared Vanderbilt. He's out there with LeBron James. Anthony Davis is out there with Beasley. And it's Reeves in at the 1 spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter.
Well, this is where you'd like the play to end up, right? LeBron James in rhythm off the catch.
Harris outside. A beautiful reverse layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Nets trail by 11. Harris with it. Outside, Simmons. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And the 3 ball is good. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Pass to Reeves. James against Johnson. For 3, Beasley. That one doesn't go. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Now Simmons to the inside. Here's Johnson. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got his 3rd assist on the night. Now here's LeBron. 7 points in the game. Beasley outside. Takes the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Outside, Simmons. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And the Lakers with some changes. Walker's checked in for Vanderbilt. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Beasley. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Curry's checked in. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Well, this is why spacing is so important. When you can knock down distance shots, as Dennis Schroeder does there, it changes the equation.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Here's James, again, Los Angeles.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Curry deciding where to go with it. There's the pick. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Got a hand on it. Nets trail by 9. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Cameron Johnson at the line for one.
And that one falls for Johnson. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Now here's LeBron. D right on him. Reeves the pass to James. Outside, Walker. 6 to shoot. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Good on the bucket. Claxton's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Pass to Walker. Schroeder outside. Lakers working the ball around now. Reeves can't hit. Nets trail by 7. Here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. Johnson outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Johnson's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Nets.
Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
Timeout called the Lakers. Thomas checked in for Harris.
For the Lakers.
Lakers leading by 4. James looking around. And the pass to Schroeder. Here's Reeves. Outside, Walker fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And here is Curry. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. A fader. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
Here's LeBron, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
The shot by Curry, no good. Lakers lead by 7. LeBron passes to Reeves. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Curry with it. He's got 9. Good D by James.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Reeves can't hit. Nets trail by 9. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's Curry outside. Another miss by Curry.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
The Nets have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Simmons checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Royce O'Neal comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Seth Curry.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
Walker the pass to Russell. He kicks to Brown. Back to Russell. Passes it to Walker. Three-pointer. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 5 assists tonight. And what do you think, GA, is the next step for this Lakers team?
Coming off a championship not that long ago, young firepower is surely needed. These older guys can't carry a team like they used to.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Here they are, the Liquor Girl Dance Team. Enjoy.
Nets trail by 9. Now Thomas. We saw him with 10 points last game. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Bridges sets the screen for Thomas. And there's Bridges on the assist from Thomas.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Russell from long range. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now, here is Russell. He has 5. Over Thomas. Brooklyn with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to O'Neal. Dishes to Thomas. The feed to Simmons. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist.
Boy, Ben Simmons, because of his size, inside, he is a dangerous force.
Thomas against Russell. Walker in the corner. Hachimura setting the pick for Walker. Rebounded by the Nets. 54 seconds left in the first half. Johnson dishes to Thomas. Bamba with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris is checked in. 43 seconds left to play here in the half. Shot clock at 5. Drills it from outside. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter.
One thing I love about Joe Harris, he has now become confident in catch-and-shoot situations. He wants to be assertive.
Brown outside. And the dunk by Hachimura.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 7. Lets a floater go. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You take a look at the Lakers. They've been pretty much the team we thought they'd be. They've been kicking to high gear mode every night. I like how they don't take lesser teams for granted. Just a matter of keeping it up for the long haul.
And guys, huge surprise. LeBron with a great first half.
You don't need to be a genius to know that shooting over 50% is a good thing. You got some big shoulders carrying this offense.
Is that why my shoulders are so big from carrying this show for so long? And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. Curry is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Johnson, and it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's James. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
LeBron James continues to dominate the action as a scorer. Understanding my team needs productivity, I'm going to deliver.
Here's Finney Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And LeBron proves it down hard.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Curry passes to Bridges. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Finney Smith can't get it to go.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's LeBron. And again, LeBron missing. Nets trail by 11. Johnson, the pass to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. The pass to Reeves from past the arc. Tries again. Davis lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 8 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Curry against Russell. Outside Curry. Here's Claxton. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists tonight.
What a clever pass by Seth Curry. Watches closely for those developing opportunities.
LeBron outside. Here's Reeves. Here's Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And like the greats before him, AD has taken the time to develop all aspects of his game. You have to respect that.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And that one falls for Anthony Davis. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
And both free throws good for Davis.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Russell against Curry. Johnson outside. From outside the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
3 points.
So it's the Lakers now. 8-point game. Davis with a screen on Curry. Kicks it out to Beasley. Passes to Vanderbilt. Here's Davis, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Davis has got 6 in the quarter.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Please put your hands together for your Lakers regular.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Lakers. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Nets. They're 6th best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings.
Checking out Brooklyn, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
Resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Now here's Curry. He's got 9. Johnson, good.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Russell against Curry. Beasley trying to break free. And that one's good. Russell's got 7 points.
Well, you like to see D'Angelo Russell work his way to the inside. Proves he has some touch in the paint.
It's good.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Russell against Curry. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Wow, so quick on the drive. D'Angelo explodes to the cup, and he makes the defender foul him.
For Los Angeles, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
The first one falls.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell is his commitment to work. Though he's played for a couple of teams, this guy brings it every day.
And so Russell hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Curry against Russell. Curry kicks to Bridges. On the wing, Johnson. Curry on the wing. It's stolen by Davis. Bridges with the steal. Pass to Curry. Davis against Johnson. A three-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It's tipped. Bridges against Schroeder. Bridges passes to Curry. Here's Finney-Smith. The three from Johnson. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Outside, Russell. Schroeder outside. Russell finds Schroeder. Lakers passing it around. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. Russell, no good. And so Curry will bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 7. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Brooklyn needs to get off the shot here, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And the Lakers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Bamba is checked in for Vanderbilt. And James subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Bamba inside. Guarded by Simmons. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Davis. Right around 25 points per, 12 rebounds, and almost 3 blocks. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Beasley following the bucket by the Nets. Drills the three-pointer.
When he's feeling it, Beasley, a very reliable three-point option. You've got to get him off that arc.
Bridges outside. Pass to Harris. Three-pointer. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And at the arc, Joe Harris rarely fails to impress. A natural shooter.
Well, This guy, Joe Harris, is obviously a guy who puts a ton of work in practice. You don't lead the league in three-point percentage as he did back in 2021 off talent alone. It takes dedication, it takes confidence and commitment to your craft, and Joe has all of that.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Davis with a screen on Bridges. Schroeder dishes to Davis. Oh, that's blocked.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
And it's good, 2 points. Now just a three-point Laker lead.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Basket counts. And the Nets with possession here. Here's Bridges. He's got 12. Kicks it to O'Neal. Inside. It's stolen by Davis. And here is Bamba. The dish now to Schroeder. Davis with a screen on Simmons. And it's Davis with the jam.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Nets trail by 7. Bridges outside. Thomas outside. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Well, the mid-range shooting, LeBron James is automatic.
Bridges passes to Simmons. Outside Thomas, looking to get back on track here. Bamba with the block.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Bridges. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 4 assists in the game.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Now, here's Schroeder. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Here's the 3. And they recover it. And they double up Davis. Schroeder outside. 6 on the shot clock. Beasley finds Schroeder. Goes back up. And Davis leaves it in. 16 points for Davis.
Terrific physicality from Davis on the offensive glass, creating another opportunity and scoring.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. They've got Mohamed Bamba. Russell is out there with Hachimura. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Laker 5. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
Lakers leading by 7. Russell with it. Hachimura setting the pick for Russell. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. O'Neal kicks to Simmons. The pass to Curry. Hachimura grabs the miss. Lakers shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Russell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Hachimura. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Well, this is the area that he's most comfortable. Rui Hachimura, such a solid performer in the painted area.
Pass to O'Neal. Bucket is good. O'Neal's got his first basket.
That's a finish for the purists out there. The lightest of touches on the finger roll.
Curry against Russell. Down low. Here's Hachimura. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Hachimura's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you've got to have an ability to be agile in pick and rolls, and Hachimura's showing, as a roller, I'm a problem.
Here's Simmons, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. Great Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
First free throw is good.
Guys, if Ben Simmons can start to make these free throws, I think it opens up a world of opportunity. You don't have to duck the basketball late in game, and if you make a 15-foot jump shot, now you're a real threat.
And the Lakers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Simmons drops them both. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Reeves. This one for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Finney-Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Hachimura, the pass to Walker. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Russell with the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Johnson down low, working on Walker. Claxton the pass to Finney-Smith. There's the lob to the hoop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Playing in the 2-man game, Ben Simmons has the vision to put it on time and on target.
Now Russell. Over Simmons. Here's Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got assist number 8 now on the night.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Russell passes to Vanderbilt. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Troy Brown comes in for Lonnie Walker.
For your Lakers, Anthony Davis, Troy Brown.
Simmons on the wing. The Nets working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. They set the screen. Johnson the pass to Claxton. And now it's Davis running. He can go all the way. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And with high-level defensive intelligence, Davis times his steals perfectly.
Simmons against Russell. Simmons inside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Davis with a screen on Simmons. Loads it up for Davis.
And this guy does it all. Davis is as complete an offensive player as we have in our league.
Nets trail by 9. Timeout called, the Nets. James checked in for Troy Brown. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Thank you, David. Curry passes to Claxton. And Davis sends it back.
The incredible length of Davis uses it to perfection to come up with the block.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
It's the Nets now. 9-point game. Blocked again. Floats one. No good there. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Back to Johnson. Fires from deep. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Now here's James. Here's Reeves. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's LeBron. Pass to Reeves. Russell from long range. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Well, that's his second three of the game. One in the first half, one here.
Simmons with it. He's picked up by Russell. Johnson outside for the three. Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 15 here tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here's James. Davis with a screen on Johnson. Floats it up for Davis. Here's Simmons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on D'Angelo Russell.
Well, because of his size, when he's on the interior with the ball in his hands, Ben Simmons is a problem.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
The Nets making a switch here. Bridges checks in. He's off on the second. Lakers leading by 6. Russell kicks to LeBron. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. LeBron's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Timeout called the Nets.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Heading to the north, the Lakers are Las Vegas.